So hello everyone, welcome back again one of the fresh episode of Grow with Anshuman. So today again we have Apurba with us, one of the youngest guests ever been into Grow with Anshuman. So hello Apurva, very good afternoon. How are you doing today?
Yes, sir. Well, pretty fine. What about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing absolutely great. Thank you for asking. So how has been your day so far?
Yeah, it was good so far, but I hope later at night time it will go so well.
Why so? Like, did you really plan your weekend in a such a way that you do have glamorous thing to do at night or evenings?
No, sir. Actually, recently I just passed my 10th board exams. So today
Okay.
I just got free from them.
So today only, like yesterday was your last exam?
Yeah. No, on 7th March. But between these days it was very hectic to manage all my future plans. So today I just got free from them.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. So, would you not mind to give you a brief introduction for the audience who are watching you? Would be great to go with.
Yeah, sure. So, hello everyone. My name is Apurva Tiwari and I'm 16 years old and I come from a beautiful city of Haridwar which is situated in Uttarakhand. Talking about my little bit personality, I would say. I would describe myself as an extroverted and active person.
Okay.
Also, I enjoy interacting with people and participating in different activities too. I'm also someone who likes to stay engaged in multiple things, I guess. Sometimes I can manage, two tasks at the same time and try to give my best in both of them. And I really enjoy stage activities also and public participation. And I
Mm-hmm.
have took so many first prizes too. Apart from this, I would say I enjoy playing sports like volleyball and basketball and indoor activities like chess. In
Mm-hmm.
my free time, I'm quite interested in learning about geopolitics and international affairs. So that was a little introduction about me, and I would like to know more about you, sir.
Sure. First of all, that was a really great introduction. You have covered a lot of aspect of your personality too, and I feel that got I have gotten a lot of things to talk about. Multiple diversifies thing apart from your interest, your personality, your extrovert nature. A lot of things I could talk for hours and hours, and probably will be doing continuing in the session. But coming back to my
Yes,
introduction, I
sir.
feel if I'll tell a bit about myself, would be great for you as well to have a conversation with that. So, as you already know, that my name is Anshuman Misra. I come from UP. Specifically, I come from near about Ayodhya, one of the very known places of UP, and completed all my engineering in computer science in 2025. And now, currently, I'm working full time professional in IT. Along with that, it's been couple of years I am been working closely with the person individually to help them to articulate or communicate better in terms of public speaking, in terms of articulation techniques. So for last 3 years I had been worked with more than 500 individuals to grow them and giving them confidence so that they can speak more naturally, more confidently in public. So this is a bit of my public aspect, what you can say. But coming back to your the introduction you gave, really I feel amazed. Why? Because you covered a lot of aspect of your life, that what are and all going through with,
Yes, sir.
what you are being engaged. So tell me that once you being engaged in multiple things you mentioned in public speaking, extrovert your nature, and having diverse interest, do you feel sometimes you are lost, or you feel figure it out and you feel that no, Apurva, you are now in being very such an young age, you'll have to figure it out with the time. So how do you see this self having a lot of things in a plate where you feel enjoying all those things together?
Yes, sir. Actually, I'm that level of age where students feels, engaging themselves in multiple tasks. As I
Right.
have seen or observed some students of or my friends, I can say,
Mm-hmm.
like someone specifically consider themselves in a specific, cultural things and in their aspects or perspective, I can say. And starting with my journey, I would say when I was in class 8th. From then, I just started thinking about the public participations
Okay.
because that time I just got the idea. So before that, I was just freely roaming around with my friends, enjoying my childhood. That I can say. So after that, I would say the main my struggle started because I am the younger one.
Mm-hmm.
when I just manage myself in the seniors. So that time I just felt so little bit hesitation. But
Okay.
later on, I just overcome my personality, and now today's time, many teachers and another us outsiders know me very well, and they just call me whenever they want my introduction, or whenever they just want my you can say like participation anywhere. So the most important thing which a student think in a student life they feel is the first impression. Like
Correct.
they always yes, like how they'll show them in first time to
Right.
everyone, because everyone wants them to be in a good limelight too,
True.
and become a very popular in the first time. First of all, I would say, according to this, confidence, it is a very basic thing which everyone talks about. Like in the front of mirror you have to speak or whatever. No, I don't think so. Yeah, it is good, but first you just grab some your friends or your parents and
Yep.
just speak whatever you just want. How they judge, how they speak, it's depend on them. Just whenever they giving you a negative aspect, but it is related to your personality development, I would say yeah, it is good. But they are just showing why are you speaking this thing, so just ignore it. Your works was to tell to them, and your work was done. Then losting thing, I would say, main I just felt was the stage fear. Like I just overcome my stage fear after attempting so many times. But
Right.
now I just said I can say I'm good at anchoring too.
Yep.
But behind this, thousands of times I just practiced myself in a room. So that was a thing I would say.
Lovely, lovely. I feel you really made a good point here because people often say that, you know, talking about this confidence and all, they feel that this will come with the time, this will I'll get within a day. But I'm sure the person who are watching this conversational videos and going through with your journey later too, they will get to know this is not what you'll get within a day, but obviously there is hidden a lot of efforts been there. I can see the Apurba
Mm.
has already mentioned that she has been gone through with a lot of time, practice. Embarrassment situations are there, and without letting yourself to go on with all those things, you can never achieve that, right? And I feel that Apurva, the public participation is also one of the things because you really wanted to come out of your comfort zone, and maybe the
Mm.
limelight you mentioned would be a reason. So, what was the exact reason to take this step ahead and come for this public participation in a very young age?
Actually, what happens in today's time, I would say, your
Mm-hmm.
foundation took place in this level.
All right.
Okay, so in my family environment, I have seen my parents who encourage me a lot to,
Okay.
speak fluently in everyone's, give your whole point without embarrassing yourself from inner side, like what they will think. These are the things. But um, what to say, like convincing myself for these stage activities or public participation, I would say like I have a capability of searching random things on internet.
Okay.
So by this I can gain my knowledge too. So like in student life, what is the main thing which happens in schools is debate competitions, like your handmade competitions and whatever. So sometimes they need a student who can show their project sometimes in a very well way, so that they can forward this student to the next upcoming levels, or for the image of the school depends on that student only.
Correct.
Sometimes it happens because they need a student which can reflect their school as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that time I would say it was a good opportunities, because when you are in class 12 or 11, so that time you just know everything which is good for you, what is bad for you. But when you are in a very young age, like 7th 6th class, you don't know as such thing, like what my seniors will think, what my teachers will say. You
True.
just give your all best according to yourself. So that was a thing. And like it was happened by mistakenly, I would say. Like my friend said, Apurva, do you want to go with this speech? I said yes. That time I just got my hesitation too, but after that speech my hands were vibrating. So I just said, no, Apurva, you have to consider yourself as a superior this time. So from that I just got the new opportunities one by one. From then I just got my confidence at a high level. So yeah, that was a thing.
Loving the thing. And how about your interest in multiple things, the way you said that randomly it comes to you, right? And you took the opportunity, you grabbed that, and with over and over practicing again, going again in debate competition, you got the confidence. So is it the same with all those area of interest? You talked about geopolitics, you talked about sports activity, you talked about your stage fears. So all those things, whatever comes to you, you started taking it naturally and you started giving a shot, and lately you started improving the thing. This is how you take, this is your approach for going to a new thing, or you were genuinely feel interested, okay, I should do it. You find something on social media that felt that, okay, Apurva, you should try, so you go through with that, or how do you take anything to you which comes to you?
First of all, I just participated in debates or all those things in a very normal and genuinely water flow way.
Mm-hmm.
But after achieving my prizes, first prizes, I just got the confidence, and I just saw myself like I could also nourishing these things for my
Mm-hmm.
better upcoming future. Like everyone is appreciating you, so there was a time I just felt like, why everyone is appreciating over this?
All right.
Like a student who likes basketball, so he will achieving more and more medals, so he will get an confidence at a high level. So he will say like, yeah, I should do more practice over this so that I can achieve or more medals over national level. So that is the thing. And for me, for random searching, I would say like today is the time of media, social media. So like everyone has phone in their hands. So same as me. So I just scroll someday, and I just got the idea of political politics. Like everyone is giving their own point of view, like how they
Correct.
see this perception, and they are just criticizing each of them. So I just felt like, why it is happening? Like in a small age, it always in every student is curious to know about this,
Correct.
like how his world is going through it. And one more thing, I'm interested in defense too. So
Okay.
and my my upcoming jobs would be in defense. So there are so many opportunities too. So I'm just thinking over this. So by this I just got the development of current affairs, my general abilities, which enhances my ability to learn about this more. Due to the like in younger age, our parents says like my child would become a engineer, doctor. There are 4 to 5 things which we considered as a basic thing, but
Correct.
later on we got to know more things. So I just got the opportunities like I can join defense too. So by this I just got the I just learned more podcasts. By this I just got the some of them experience. By this learning through this, I just said like, yeah, I can also do this, because some of them are doing and they are showing their interest in politicals too. So why I can't? So that was the thing I can say.
Lovely, lovely. I can feel the, enthusiasm in you that probably I'll be seeing you as an officer after clearing ND, and I think that would be in your roadmap too.
Yeah.
We'll talk a bit later. Though, if we're talking about achievement and fear, so would like to know what is the biggest achievement for Apurva as of now? What do you see? One thing while you feel, oh my God, I really felt myself or my parent proud of me. So what was that one moment?
Yeah, recently I just got the gold medal in national in theater. So that was the acting part of my life. First time I just went to the participation for that, and one by one I'm just clearing. I don't know why it was happening. Like, but by practicing multiple of times, I just got new opportunities more, showing myself to there. So when I just went to first of all it was school level, so that time I just cracked, like it was normal to me. Then
Mm-hmm.
state level, no, it was then regional. Yes,
Regionals.
regional.
Yep.
So then I just met two more students, where I just felt like, yes, means there were several mindsets of students
Correct.
which there I felt I must be more confident about myself. So that the so from there I just got also the gold medal. So then I just thought, yeah, now I have to prepare myself more, because I'm just turning to the new level, which is state, and there will be more competition and higher opportunities to get myself or more. So then I just there I just felt more, little bit less confident,
Correct.
because it was a level where the another states of people, how they see themselves, how they say sees their personalities, or what is how much experience they contains. By speaking to them, I just felt little bit low. But that time my teammates were also there, so they just said, no, we don't have to give up over this. So after this, uh, by stepping into national, that was a thing where it was very hard for me to believe in myself, because there were a very hi-fi area it was. So many teachers, and they were encouraging their students, and it was a very big thing for me at this age. So I couldn't believe in myself that time, and I that also I just believe in leadership. So
Mm-hmm.
that time I just felt, no, Baba, I can't do it. So my teammates encouraged me, like, you have to. I said, yeah, I can, but this is my first time. So everyone
Right.
said, like, everyone gets the first time. So I just said, yeah. But fortunately, I just got the gold medal. But before announcing the prizes, I was just crossing my hands and doing all those mantras, and I am, I should give, because I tried too much over this that medals or prize, I can say. After achieving, I just cried a lot there before going to stage. After coming from the stage, so that was the biggest thing I could say.
Lovely. And first of all, I would wish you the best. And the way you have, encountered your fear from coming that you cannot do it and you finally did it. So it's a lot. And I feel that your parent, your society, or the family would be very proud of on Apurva's this achievement. And you would be getting a lot of more confidence from there. Do you not feel so that
Yes,
after
sir.
getting that medal, you
Now I
felt
don't hesitate over this small. Now it feels very small, but I should consider them as a big opportunities too, because I never let them know like it is very small, I can do it. No, that will decrease my whole personality in upcoming days.
right, 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 right. Loving your mindset. So, what do you feel, Apurva, in this journey of getting this gold medal and achieving so many medals? I'm sure you must have achieved a lot, but in terms of biggest, you mentioned this one. So, do you feel that except your skills, there is the mindset shift what is being required, as you mentioned in this case too, that there was a time once you were feeling very low that you cannot do that. I'm sure whether you started upgrading your label from school to regional to state then
Mhm.
national, so the competition and the kind of people the surrounding you get, obviously it will started getting tougher and tougher and tougher. So there you might feel, no, this is not my cup of tea, or people are more in terms of a skill, they are maybe more skilled from me. So at
Yeah.
that time, how do you sustain yourself, and what do you feel that what else you can take from this competition what you faced, and what was the one learning you will take out of from your recent achievement?
And the point which you have said, like they are more skilled from me.
Yep.
In their perspective, I am more skilled,
Mm-hmm.
and in my eyes they are more skilled. So it is like vice and versa. So that time I just give myself a motivation, like everyone is equal here, because
Correct.
we all have the same skills or acting skills, I would say that time.
Yep.
That's why we all are here at the same level or step, which
True.
we are going to participate, or we are going to get more competition with each other. From there, we will consider ourselves who is the best among us. Before it, we are all are same, but our by our performance, the judges what they feel, because after this, judges also give the compliment to each others.
Correct.
Means each participant, like, what was the your disadvantage over this, so you can overcome this by practicing more, by saying this or anything else. So that time, by maintaining yourself is the biggest key to success. Like you don't have to fear too much. It is a very basic thing for joining anything or showing yourself to any level. But I would say that time the biggest fear for me was leadership, because I was the leader that time for my team. Means I was the main character who was like giving the instruction to my teammates, like we have to do this, after we have to arrange all those things on the stage, we backstage or whatever, like those things. But I am not single one on, like my team was around 50 to 20 students,
Yep.
and managing all of them, and everyone was roaming here and there. I was just like fed up, like why we are here. You can go with your families and friends and wherever you want after this, but before you have to maintain yourself. So one thing I just learned after achieving or before achieving too, maintaining your personality, because your first impression is always the last impression. This quote always hits in my mind whenever I go to any stage or meeting some elders, because they will judge in their mind like, yeah, I have to treat this student like this because she or he is a mindset of this level, how
Correct.
much he thinks, she thinks. So that was the thing. I just have to maintain my mindset, my knowledge, and my words according to their answers and questions.
Lovely. Like, I'm really liking the clarity you are having in your thought in a very such young age. I should compliment you that way. Though, we talked about the strength or the one of the core competence what really brought you onto the winning
Mhm.
stage. Having said that, there were a lot of competition, and you mentioned one thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that maintaining yourself and being
Hmm.
composed in whatever situation and outer thing is happening around you is what was there. That's what is also one of the important thing that really made you
Hmm.
feel win, right? Was that one thing? Because I feel there was the person around you, they were also, maybe as you told, that they were having the same skill set, right? Everything was good practice. I think also they have done the same thing, but
Yes,
because you
sir.
took your step ahead, you were at the time leader, you were maintaining yourself, maintaining your team, and managing yourself, even though under yourself you might be feeling that, no, Apurva, that's how, this is your first time, how you gonna do that? But because you manage your thought, your emotion so well that it didn't depict it another way, right? That was the key point. That's what
Yes, sir.
brought you. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And you really pointed out one very good thing, that is first impression. And I really like this quote that you would never get a second chance to make a first impression. So
Yes,
tell
sir.
me, Apurva, that before going for any session, any public event, how do you ensure that you're gonna make your first impression long lasting, and that should be very, impressive, so that people would not take in other terms. They should feel that Apurva is really what I should be more careful about, or I should be giving more attention to that.
Yes, sir. Before joining or participating all those things, so first I ensure the environment what the other people's think. Like
Okay.
suppose there is a topic over, I have to speak. Let's suppose traveling. Okay, I
Mm-hmm.
have to speak or give someone to speech over the stage to
Mm-hmm.
thousands of people. So that time I just before 1 day or 2 3 days, I just get to experience my from my parents, from my friends indirectly. From parents I get from directly, like, what do you think over this? So my father told me like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And but my friends, like, yeah, they are my true friends, but somewhere I have to get from indirectly experience from them too.
Correct.
But sometimes my friends don't know about this, like I'm
Mm-hmm.
just going to participate. Everyone knows, but later after they sees me on stage, so they just got shocked, oh, Apurva is there. So like sometimes I don't have to tell everyone, so that time I just get some experience from their words, from their past, and teachers too. From there I just got an idea like how public wants someone's words or speech to interact with them, to make them attractive, like all those things. So when I just came from home, suppose I just got the new task, now I have to work on traveling, so I just search over this. Like first of all, I prefer our basic things, like what common people can think about of. So I just research over this, then I just make it simple and casual way, which looks more attractive and which is casual in speaking.
Yep.
After this I say more a little bit quotes or facts which enhances my skills, speaking skills, I say. From the main thing is I just get the experience of each person, from my grandparents to, like how could I speak, because every time everything has a same foundation of speaking, but somewhere everything is far different from each other.
True.
So I just do myself engage in experience, because I believe in experience of each person, how much they have. I don't know, I don't think so like they are success or failure, but a
Correct.
failure person I always choose for the experience. So that is a thing. I just prefer more experience from each and every person for my good presentation.
Got it. So before even going for a presentation, you make sure to take the suggestions from your closed ones, especially from your
Yes.
father, from your parents, from your grandfather, and some of the time your friends. That's what really brought you here to make a good impression. That's what you told, right?
Yes, sir.
Lovely, lovely. And I can see one constant support you are getting. I'm not sure whether it may, I'm sure that it is true for you as well. Your father is very supportive because he's the one who reached out
Yes,
to me,
sir. He
heavens.
is the main, character in my life.
Lovely, lovely. I think the support you are getting is really numerous, and with that support, you can climb any ladder. Let it be defense, let it be
Mm.
anything big, big achievement you could do. Though we talked a bit about your achievements, I know that in this life, this is, like coin. If you'll just toss a coin, sometimes head will come, sometimes,
Hmm.
tail will come. So, in that aspect, have you ever felt Apurba embarrassed? Any of the embarrassing moment once you felt very bad? No, why is this happening with me? Why me? Why only me? So I just wanted, why ask this question? Because many of the time we find someone very confident in public speaking, and people started perceiving it that way. No, from childhood they would be like that. But I have seen, even from my experience, to people find me this time, speaking with larger audience, and they say like this, Anshuman, you might be same person while you had started. No, I have a lot of embarrassing stories. So do you have any embarrassing moment? Where did you feel Apurva you?
Yeah, there's lots of embarrassing moment for me
Mm-hmm.
because at first I was not good in speaking, but later
Okay.
on I just got myself at a good place.
Mm-hmm.
But in starting, it was not even tough for me. But in the middle, where I was not too much of bad and not good,
Mm-hmm.
that time I just got embarrassing when I there was a time in my at my when I was in on stage. It was our annual function in our school.
Okay.
So that time there was a dress code, like we have to come in our home casual dress. Okay, it was not such a school uniforms or whatever, but that time it was very summer type. So then that time I just wore like a cardigan type of.
Mm-hmm.
So there was my friend too, she's my competitor, I could say. Like, not we are true friends, but somewhere she's good in English too speaking, and I'm good in both English and Hindi. By or the only thing we have to do is reading by scripts, and
Yep.
we have to ensure our words which is clear to everyone, so that they could understand it very clearly and understand and give the best of their feedbacks. So that time I was just speaking, but there was in my mind like one thing which I felt there's a bad quality, I would say, like competitor mind I have. Like there's a perception like she is with me, like my friend was just beside me, but I always feel like we both have the same mindset. Like she thinks I'll do the best, I think she'll do the best. So that time I was very nervous that time because there were chief guests in front of us, and we have to give a speech for their I guess in welcome, or it was annual. So for the dance anchoring we were doing. So that time I just skipped to 2 to 4 lines. So that time I didn't see the next word because it
Okay.
was just cracking the flow. So
Yep.
at that time I just stuck and I was like, where it is? And Mike, I was saying, where it got? And I was turning, everyone was laughing. That time I just got too much of nervous, and she little bit laughed over me. So that is the thing I just felt. It was a very embarrassing moment. Around 5 to 10 minutes, I was just struggling to finding that word where I just left. So the teachers came behind me and they just said, "Apurva, leave it, give it to her. She will say." So that was the thing which I felt like I can't do it. Now I have to go for the rest. For then I'll join the annual function and enjoy again. So that was the very embarrassing moment for me.
So how did you take over this? And I can see today you are speaking flawlessly, even though that would be the different John where you'll have to
Hmm.
speak. I know that anchoring, even I'm been into the anchoring participation, a lot of huge audience would be there where you'll have to dictate, you'll have to engage with your tonality, and a lot of other people, right? The big people, maybe your, college principal, professors, and the chief guests are there. There are huge pressure on that time. So probably because of that, you would had missed something. But once I see you speaking, like flawlessly, confidently in terms of whole public, and I feel this is the first time you're doing something online podcasting, or you have done it before.
Hmm. No, sir, it's my first time.
And I should appreciate you the way you are expressing your thought, without even having a fear. First time people wouldn't say like Apurva is appearing on internet for the first time. So how did you,
Mhm.
emerge yourself so well after coming from that incidence of being embarrassed in public, right? And from this time, I
Mhm.
can see this video is gonna to be there probably on internet. People would be seeing you. Thousands of people would be gonna, you know, going to see you confidently speaking. So this transformation, how did you make sure to happen it in a very short period of time?
Actually, first of all, you have to know yourself deeply. You
Mm-hmm.
have to give yourself a little bit more knowledge in every field. First of all, you will get the confidence like small fields. Suppose you are just talking about sports, so you should know the every sports knowledge little bit.
Yep.
Then in spiritual things, little bit for debates, for giving facts to. Then in educational life, then your another things like daily traveling things or trading things, which is very common to each other. So food, fast food things, these are the very common topics in which everyone talks about. So like when you go in a public place, so first of all you have to give yourself at a level to make themselves understand like, yeah, this is a girl, she knows very well, she's a multitasking too. But you do not have to show yourself directly,
Correct.
little bit showing yourself, because somewhere it is not compulsory to tell everything about you.
Right.
It depends on the situation. Somewhere it feels like only a less 10% personality you have to say about yourself, because it I don't think it will matter to know them everything about you,
Correct.
because it depends. It doesn't deals with your mindset or clarity, because they couldn't understand how you feels, how your opinions stands for. So that is the thing. And also I'll say like by practicing more and more, like not this sorry, it was a disturbance from the outside. Like
No
I
problem.
would say uh, you will understand your skills first. You have to understand every field's concepts, like
Mm-hmm.
what today's upcoming times everyone wants as in a student's life, and everyone is saying skills. So for the skill purposes, I have developed myself in a speaking. I just want more now. I'm not too much off, but yeah, little bit I can speak. Like this time I can speak to you. I can very 30 to 40% in a confident way, but in upcoming time I would be in 100%. So that time you have to practice more and more. I have developed myself in a locked room, because I just fear for showing my dad and my mom like in the first time speech, because sometimes my mom and dad also judges like, why are you writing this sentence, like they just flowing they said.
Yep.
Because I just search over this, I just written, and I just do my all the struggle over this writing this word, finding those. So that time I just first practice, and I just get command over my tongue, because sometimes your tongues also slips. Because
Obviously.
there was a time in my school, there was a youth parliament. So that time I just become, I would say, minister, transport minister. So
Mm-hmm.
that time I also got tongue slip. So it was not that level of embarrassing moment, but yes, it happens. So for me, practicing thousands of time before going to participate to an activity, I do more and more, like before eating, after eating, while eating, I just memorize all those sentences. So that's the thing.
Got it. Got it. Though meanwhile, I feel your video is stuck, Apurva. Could you check your internet connection once? Because your
Yeah, let
audio
me
is
check.
visible, and try to turn off your camera once and then again turn on. Probably that will work.
Now, sir?
Still, I
Wait,
feel,
I'm just checking.
yeah. So yes, Apurva, and because of few disturbance, I feel that we couldn't make it the way we wanted. Though it's been pleasure talking to you. I feel that how 40 minutes went because of so many things, as I already told, that you, because of your
Yes,
personality
sir.
and the multiple interest in multiple things, brought me to ask many more questions, and we can talk for hours and hours, right? So probably we'll be
Mhm.
having one more session according to our time convenience, and I'm looking forward to connect you again.
Yes,
So
sir.
tell me that this is the first time, how did you feel about today's conversation, and how did you feel overall?
Actually, this is my first time talking to someone and giving my podcast to someone like an interview.
Yeah.
So it was very good to me, and I felt pretty, I was eagerly waiting for this conversation, and it turned into a meaningful conversation too. And expressing my thoughts, experience, I felt much better. And later, in next our conversation, I'll know more about you. So be ready.
Sure, sure. I'll be, and I love to share my insights and all those things what you will be asking. So likewise, I also learned so many things, the eagerness, the curiosity, and the diverse personality of having everything together in such a young age is really inspiring for me also. So yeah, looking forward to connect you again. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy your day.